been a while, but we're back in style, so
I won't. None of your fun. Look weird on TV. Don't like your CG.
We're the Chipmunks.
I don't really freaking care.
Do.
This franchise is do. I'm sorry, this is the only shirt I could find with a giant A on it. I don't have an Alvin shirt, so I had to go with an Avengers shirt. Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd, and I'm angry!
Nerd Rants.
Alvin and the Chipmunks are back! For some reason, we've had a trilogy of Alvin and the Chipmunks CGI live action movies, a trilogy! So, when you think of the greatest movie trilogies of all time, you got Star Wars, you got Lord of the Rings, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now we're gonna get a quadrilogy, a quartetogy, a foursome. After we got the Squeakquel and Chipwrecked, we're getting the Road Chip. Clever. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the Road Chip is just the movie Road Trip, but they just made all the actors' voices high pitched? That's called recycling. Recycle, kids. They also have a brand new television show on Nickelodeon, Alvin and the Chipmunks. So of course this has led the internet to start screaming, oh my god, Alvin and the Chipmunks, you've ruined my childhood. Okay, hold up. A lot of people on the internet, the younger people, y'all usually are born from the 90s.
I'm a 90s kid, even though I was born in 1999. Apparently I'm a 90s kid.
Alvin and the Chipmunks were from the 80s. Alvin and the Chipmunks was a part of your childhood? No, it was not. So the only people that should be complaining about Alvin and the Chipmunks being a part of their childhood being ruined should be people who were 80s kids, so people who are like 30, 40, and beyond. And those people about to say, seriously? You seriously think that Alvin and the Chipmunks are so sacred that you are that upset about a reboot? You are acting childish. I got a large Darkwing Duck action figure back there, and I'm telling you, you're childish. Put that in your mind. Do you remember the Alvin and Chipmunks show of the 80s? I mean, I like the Chipmunks, but it ain't like that show was the pinnacle of writing and entertainment at the time that you should be so concerned that there's a 2000 version of it. So I watched Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I'm here to tell you, okay, first off, a lot of people complain about the CGI, and you give, okay, I understand. Most of the CGI is fine. Actually, Simon, Theodore, and the Chipettes, they look fine. It's really just Alvin, but look at them. That is a weird combination. It's like they got half the animation team that worked on the Chipmunks when they were kind of humanoid, and they got half the animation team that worked on Chipmunks for the movies where they look like actual chipmunks, and so they just said, well, you do one half and you do the other half, we'll just put it together. And look at those ears, they're not chipmunk ears, they're human ears, and even as human ears, they're big ears. Look at that thing, it's like an Ewok made love to my teeth and Will Smith's ears. But as for the rest of the show, it's pretty much the exact same as the show from the 80s. I mean, exact same. Even to the point that they got lazy and didn't even do a new theme song. It is literally the exact same theme song from the 80s. Everyone that's complaining that, oh, Alvin the Chipmunk shouldn't be this reboot because I grew up with the Chipmunks back in the 80s. Guess what? Your 1980s Alvin the Chipmunk was also a reboot to the actual time the Chipmunks were introduced in the 50s. The only reason that people from the 1980s weren't complaining that those chipmunks were not as good as the ones from the 50s because those people didn't have Twitter. You can get mad about Smurfs or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Transformers or any of those shows getting weird reboots where they completely ignore the storyline because they had storylines. Transformers created a whole new world of Cybertron. The Smurfs were set in a fantasy medieval world. Garfield is fat and lazy and he doesn't dance. But there is no backstory to the Chipmunks. Do you want the Chipmunks backstory? Here it is. Alvin is a jerk. Simon is basically Billy the Blue Ranger. And Theodore eats. And the Chipettes, take the Chipmunks, put wigs on them. Done. And they sing music. That's all you need to know. They were literally there as a novelty group to take popular songs, put them at a high pitch, and it's like, oh, it's cute because Chipmunks are singing it. That has been their shtick. So of course, as music changed, the Chipmunks are going to change with it. We were being fed children's versions of popular music. Today it's called Kids Bop. In the 50s, they were singing about witch doctors and hula hoops. I still do the Alvin twist. I'm still wanting Alvin to get his harmonica. In the 80s, they were covering Michael Jackson and Cyndi Lauper. I remember watching the Chipettes sing Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I remember Alvin dancing with Michael Jackson. And today they're gonna Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. That's how it works. I'm sorry, Uptown Monk gonna give it to you. Okay, you can be mad about that. I'm sorry, there's a Chipettes version of Katy Perry's Hot and Cold, and sometimes I think I like that better than Katy Perry's Hot and Cold. It could be worse. There's far weirder songs that you could be hearing Chipmunk sing.
She my trap queen, stuff for us to roll, and I get high with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
I understand that so many of our things are being rebooted and it's terrible when they get rebooted wrong. But some things you just gotta let go because I'm sorry, not every reboot is for you. Actually, none of them are for you. They are for the next generation. And yes, if they're going to reboot something, they should do it properly. They should respect the source material. But when something does not have source material, when its only purpose is to be what's cool in pop culture, let it do that. And that's what Alvin and the Chipmunks is. So if you are mad at the Chipmunks for the music that they sing, you shouldn't be mad at the Chipmunks. You need to be mad at yourselves and your musical taste. The fact that you like to whip and nay-nay is the reason why the Chipmunks suck. Oh, I'm sorry, watch me chip. Watch me nay-nay. You laugh, but you watch that shit happen.
Now watch me chip, watch me nay-nay, watch me nay. Now watch Dave go crazy.
Alvin!
Ooh, watch me.
You know that's gonna happen. You know that's gonna happen. Road Chip, if you see that happen, I need a writing credit for that. And now it's time for a channel shout out. Stu Dippin. Stu Dippin is awesome. He does a lot of nerdy stuff like myself. I really like his style. And he actually recently did a cover version of the Chipmunks theme song. He's black and he's playing the Chipmunks. I feel like there's something racial about that, but it's so good I'm not gonna even try to question it. Stu Dippin, you are Black Nerd approved. So do me a favor, subscribe to youtube.com/StuDippin. Tell them that Black Nerd sent you. Let me know what you think of the Chipmunks, but I don't care. If you got a random topic that you want me to rant about, put it in the comments below. I don't care what it is, I just want to be angry for some reason.
I love you like a boy cousin and 5,000. Chain, chomp, yup.
A little addendum to this Black Nerd rant. When I filmed this video, I was under the impression that Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Road Chip, was coming out on Christmas Day. Come to find out after filming the video that the Chipmunks actually moved their release date to December 18th. The same day as Star Wars The Force Awakens. So Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Road Chip, a 20th Century Fox film, deliberately moved their release date up to the same day as Star Wars, which used to be with 20th Century Fox, but is now with Disney. I take back everything I said. Alvin, Simon, Theodore, monk you!